Okay, so today we are going to talk walnuts. We moved here about 6 months ago, and we have a big, beautiful walnut tree. The walnuts have been falling for a while now, and we go around and pick them up. This one is still pretty green, but we gather them. We also have a pet, not a pet, but a pet squirrel who goes up into our tree and into the pine tree and then buries the walnuts in the woods. So as he goes around, he knocks them down as well, and we go and gather them. Now, this is a black walnut tree, and they start off green and then they turn black. Let's see if I can find some in here. Here we go. So they're green and turning black. Then they get completely black. You peel them, and there's a walnut inside. You have to let them sit for quite a long time, a few months, so we won't be able to eat these probably until Christmas time. It is right now middle of September. But yeah, so I'll take you through the process that I do to take the outer skins off and show you the walnuts. Okay, so here so far is most of the walnuts I've picked. I already have another bucket. And then here is some walnuts already shelled, or the outer skins taken off. So the first thing you want to do is get some gloves. They don't have to be pretty, these ones are ripped up, but these will stain your hands. They kind of give this yellowy look to your fingers and under your nails. So you want to make sure you are wearing gloves. Next step, pick a walnut. I find when they're half green, half black, they're easiest to peel. Some people have a really hard time peeling them. One thing I am going to let you know if you do this, if they're still green, they usually have little worms inside them. They don't get into the nut, but they eat the insides, and that's what makes the skins go black. Usually the ones that are completely black, there are no worms left. They just eat them and then leave. So we'll start with the one. Most of them come out pretty easy, but I'm not sure if you can see, growth factor, those are the worms I'm talking about. So you just wipe them off and continue going. I do wash these, give them a little bath before I bring them in to let them dry, just to make sure all the bug residue and everything is off. But yeah, you also do not want to compost all the peelings that you're taking off, because walnuts have something in them that will actually kill your grass and plants. So you want to be careful to not compost and get that all over your grass or wherever you're doing this. This one is more black. I've been told that a lot of people will run them over with your car to make this process easier. I find if you just get your fingers in there and it's not that hard. Some of them are, and I just kind of toss those ones to the side and let them kind of rot down a little bit more. But yeah, they have to, you can eat them in this stage, but they're quite bitter. You gotta let them dry, and it takes months. This one is more black. They start to kind of shrivel. This shrinks right down onto them. It's more of a paper, but I actually find it harder to peel when they're like this. Kind of just sticks to them instead of coming right off. As you can see, this one's taking me a lot longer than the half green, half black ones. So I'm just going to continue on, and I'll show you how many I get done. This is my tray of them so far. I do have much more drying, but in the box right now. So this is how many I have now in the box. Pretty good amount. I still have some left in this big box to peel, but they're a little too hard right now. So I've got to let them kind of rot up a little bit so I can get the green skins off. Some of the peels. And then I do have another big bucket full. I'm going to go and pick up the ones off the ground and continue this, and I'll show you more when I get more done. Here is our squirrel. Stealing my nut. I don't know if you can see him. I'll try and get a better shot after. Yep, he had one of these in his mouth, and he's off to go bury it. Squirrels. So time to show the washing of the walnuts. They've been sitting here for a couple days. Going to put as many as I can fit, for the most part, at least half full, into this bucket, and I'll show you what I do after. Okay, so put them in the bucket, brought them outside. Now I'm just going to soak them down with the water. I know it probably seems odd to get them all wet when you're trying to dry them, but you do kind of want to wash as best you can. Okay, so once you put the water in, you want to find a good stir stick and take it to a place that you can dump this water out and it won't stain anything, or that you don't have flowers or grass or plants that you like growing. So you just want to stir it. And I don't know if you can see, but the water is turning dark. Okay, so I've stirred quite a bit, and the water is quite dark now. I'm just going to go and dump the water out, fill it back with clean water again, and do it again. Alright, so this is the 5th wash I've done, and as you might be able to see, the water is so much cleaner. So that will be it, and then I'm going to empty these once more, put them back in the box, and let them dry.